Hello, this is Eric with Bain Group, and thank you for joining us in another video. For today's video, I'm going to cover the list web part available on SharePoint Online. I'm going to cover all the functionality and features available within the web part, and I'm going to show you how you can use it. Let's begin. The list web part allows a list to be rendered within a site or page without having the need to go into the site contents to access the list. So let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to go into edit mode. I'm going to add the list right between these two web parts. There we go. That's the one right there. And here you'll be prompted to choose what list to display or render. Since I only have one list, I only get one option. But if you have multiple lists saved within your site, you'll have them all listed here. Okay, so I'm going to pick that one. And now my list will render in my page. I'm going to click republish so I can show you all the features. And from here, I can do pretty much anything that I would if I was in the list itself. I can create new items. I can do quick edit. I can share the list. I can export to Excel. I can switch between views. And the items themselves, I can always sort. I can access column settings. I can filter. Within the items, if I choose each one, I can share or copy a link to it, delete as well. So let me show you some of the functionality and features that you can use within the web part. Let me click edit. I'm going to click in the web part itself and click this edit web part button. Here you can reconfigure which list to display. You can choose the view that displays by default. As you can see, by default, my all items view is chosen. If you'd like to display a different view by default, you can choose that here. As you can see, I have my grouped view as well. So let me show you what that looks like. I'll click there and click apply. Now, this makes sure that anytime somebody comes into this page, the default view will be my group view. So for example, if I hit refresh, my default view will be the grouped one. I can always switch that back to all items from here. But if I was to do that and I hit refresh, it'll always go back to grouped. See? Only through the web part settings can you enable the default view. Through here. If you have folders within your list, you can always see nested folders, but folders are mostly prevalent under document libraries. But if you do have folders within your list, and you like to display a subfolder, you can type that name in here, and only that subfolder will display. You can also choose the height of your web part. For example, by default, we display about 15 items within the list. If you'd like to make it smaller, you can do that so, like this. Click apply. That'll make it shorter. You can still see all of your items since you are able to scroll. So you can scroll down and see all your items. This is helpful if you have a smaller list with smaller items. But since my list is pretty big, I have to stick to the medium or large view. Let me show you the large view. That's what this one looks like. Takes up more space. You can also choose whether to display or hide this command bar by this feature here. Click apply. And now my command bar is hidden. We also have dynamic filtering, which is filtering based on a separate list, but that will come as a separate video since it is a more elaborate topic. But this is the list web part. We covered a lot of the functionality of it, when you should use it, and why it's so beneficial to users, since they don't have to go to the site contents. All right. Hope you learned something new. Thank you very much.